After that, they release themselves back into the bloodstream by bursting out the liver cells. The form in which they are released into the bloodstream is known as the merozoites. These merozoites now target the red blood cells, the RBCs. Now in the RBCs, the merozoites develop into a ring-like structure called the trophozoite. This form can have two fates. Most of the trophozoites begin with the asexual cycle to give rise to a new merozoites. And this occurs exponentially. The number of merozoites produced is too large for the RBCs to contain. Hence, they are released out with the bursting of the RBCs. The released merozoites can now attack new RBCs and keep increasing their population exponentially. The other fate of the trophozoites is entering a sexual cycle. With this, the trophozoites give rise to two different gametocytes. Gametocytes, in simple terms, are like the germ cells of Plasmodium. When a non-infected mosquito approaches the infected human for a blood meal, then these gametocytes quickly pass into the mosquito's body with the sucked blood. Now here, in the mosquito's body, both male and female gametocytes, which are like the germ cells, fuse to form a zygote. That is, the fertilization of these gametocytes results in the formation and the development of a zygote in the mosquito's gut. From here, a structure called oocyst is developed which crosses the gut wall and reaches the salivary glands. Here, the oocyst now releases several sporozoites, which are the mature infective forms of the parasite, ready to infect a new healthy individual with the next blood meal. So when this female Anopheles, the sporozoites get transmitted, thus repeating the complete cycle and causing the infection. This was about malaria. To know more about the disease
life cycle of a mosquito. The mosquito's life cycle starts with laying eggs. It lays eggs on stagnant water and other containers that can hold water, such as discarded tires, cans, buckets, etc. The female mosquito lays small cigar-shaped eggs which are soft and white. Most species lay eggs that are stuck together in rafts of 100 or more eggs. Normally the eggs are white when first deposited, then darken to near black within a day. They will hatch in 1 to 3 days depending on the temperature. When the larvae are ready to hatch, they use a small temporary tooth on their heads to break open the egg along a suture. Larvae swim either through propulsion with their mouth brushes or by jerky movements of their entire bodies, giving them the common name of wigglers. Most species of mosquito larvae spend most of their time hanging upside down on the surface, sucking in oxygen through a siphon tube used for breathing. They also have an abdomen, thorax, and eyes. The larvae must live in water from 7 to 14 days depending on water temperature. Larvae shed their skin 4 times, after which they become pupae. Mosquito pupae are commonly called tumblers, which is a resting non-feeding stage. They must take in oxygen from time to time through 2 breathing tubes known as trumpets. They have short, curved bodies with antennae, eyes, legs, wings, and an abdomen. The pupal skin splits along the top of the case when the adult mosquito is ready to emerge from the pupae stage. The adult mosquito slowly and carefully works its way out of the pupal case. The newly emerged adult rests on the surface of the water for a short time to allow itself to dry and all its parts to harden. The wings also need to spread out and dry properly before the mosquito can fly. Adult mosquitoes are made up of a head,